Hello and welcome to another episode of Sabbath School with Auntie. I hope you enjoy learning the memory verse with action and making your craft.
Unfortunately, it was when I was editing the video that I realized that my microphone did not work while I was recording the video. So there's no sound to everything that I recorded. So this week we're going to have only the craft. I'm going to try to show the memory verse, and hopefully I can do a voiceover for the sound and I hope that will work. But yes, the main video for this week is going to be just the craft. Our memory verse for this week is from Revelations 4:11, and it says, "You are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things." Now let's learn the action. You are worthy, you are worthy, our Lord and God, our Lord and God, to receive glory, to receive glory and honor and honor and power and power. For you created all things, all things. So now let's put it all together. You are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things. Let's read again one more time. You are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things. Revelation 4:11. Now let's practice together one last time. You are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things. Revelation 4:11. Now you may practice the action until you memorize the verse.
So that continued reading. On the road.
As I said earlier, my microphone is not working anymore, and so the video I recorded has no sound. I'm just doing a voiceover um, for for the parts I've done so far. But basically, the summary of the story is that God told Moses to write a book for the children of Israel before he died. And that book was to recount the miracles that God had done for them since when they left Egypt. It also had the commandments that God had given to them on Sinai. And the commandment was to help them to put God first. And when we put God first in our lives, we can also be able to prioritize other people, to care for them. When we love God, then we can also show love to our friends and our neighbors and those around us. And one way to show love and to show that we have God's love in our hearts is when we are kind to those around us. And so, when God is number one in our lives, it is going to show in the way we treat people around us. And that is kind of the summary of the whole story that I told, but unfortunately, you're not gonna be able to hear it. So that is the gist of this week. Yeah, so we're close to the best part of the video, the craft. And so that's just the craft you see me holding at. We're going to make the one thing and then the note at the bottom. So now you may watch the video on how I made this craft. And when you see this craft, you're going to always remember that God is number one and He's worthy of our worship. I hope you enjoy making the craft. For the first step, you're going to trace your hand and a bit of your arm on the big construction paper. Then you cut out the hand. Using a glue stick, you're going to glue the middle finger together with the thumb. Then you press down. You're also going to press the other two fingers. Next, you're going to draw fingernail shapes on a different color of paper, and then you're going to cut them out. So you glue the cut out fingernail shapes onto the fingertips of the three fingers that you can see. Next, you're going to write 1 on the palm of the hand. Now you take the other color of paper and write the message for this week, which is God is worthy of our worship. You cut the paper into a small square shape. To also make sure that the words on it can show. Next, you're going to take your hole punch and make a hole on the two papers. What I did was I tried to fold in two so that I can get the middle. Now that you have the holes, you join the two papers with a yarn or a ribbon. And that is the end of our craft. See you next week.